Damn. They done came and bagged up the big homie Big U out there in California, man. LA. Big U from the Rolling 60s Crips. Was a homie, I ain't gonna say was, 'cause he's still alive. He's 60 years old, I think, 59 or 60. He being accused of a murder. Let me get this right. Of his son's best friend, who's also an artist that's signed to Big U's label. So something went wrong there. This guy ends up dead. They blaming Big U for the murder, saying that he put a hit on the kid and had him taken out. Also, he being accused of extortion of weed dispensaries and strip clubs. So basically, he rolling in, he sending somebody into the strip club or sending somebody to the weed dispensary and telling the owner, you're going to have to pay me such and such amount of money or we fucking you up. Basically, that's how that extortion works. You either pay or you get beat up or killed or whatever the consequences of you not paying to keep them off your ass. Basically, is what they're accusing him of doing. Allegedly, he done these things. Let's just say that. Also, they didn't picked up. This is a Rico. They didn't picked up Brick Baby. He be on No Jumper, and they didn't picked up Luce Cannon. They saying Luce Cannon was one of the guys that was the actual muscle to go in for the extortion licks. So he was the one to go in and enforce y'all need to pay or I'm gonna have to deal with y'all or whatever. I'm saying Brick Baby, I don't even understand what his connection is to the whole case because he has a gun charge, I think, as a convicted felon and some other little charge, but I don't understand what he has to do with this case. This is one of them things I think this is what we learned with Rico. You don't even necessarily have to be guilty of anything. Only thing that needs to happen with a Rico is the feds or the state, they just need to believe that you may have information or have something to do with the case. So what they do is they arrest you and charge you with the up under the Rico as well, and with the hopes of you thinking I didn't really do nothing. So I'm just gonna tell them what I know so I can go home. That's how the normal average person is gonna think. That's not a seasoned hardcore criminal. I'm saying everything. I ain't even did nothing. Y'all ain't got me just hanging with y'all. I'm gonna get me in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm about to just tell what I know so I can go home. What y'all got me? I'm saying I don't even be on this type of stuff or whatever. I'm not a gang member. I'm not a gang banger. I've never killed nobody. I don't sell drugs or whatever they might feel. Why they're in jail unjustifiably. They're gonna tell to go home. So I think Brick Baby might be somebody that's collateral like that, where they tying him into the case because they know that they got his ass in the hot seat with other charges. And then now they're going to threaten him with this stuff with Big U to get him to tell what he knows about Big U. That's just the angle that I'm looking at. Because I don't see what he actually did, why they picked him up to throw him in this Rico, because I don't really see where the connection is. I see what they saying Luce Cannon did, but I don't really see what Brick Baby did that puts him into this case. But with the stuff that they have on him, I'm pretty sure they can scare him into talking because he's one of them dudes that be on the podcast saying a whole lot of stuff and saying way too much. So he's in the position he in because of him running his mouth. You know what I mean? But that's the latest news out California that's going on right now. Big homie Big U, I just picked him up on the murder charge and extortion charges. Brick Baby and Luce Cannon, they got them picked up too with this Rico. We're gonna keep an eye on it, see how it goes. This is Hood Topic TV. Bobby Maurice signing out. Peace.